So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here today and I am giving you guys a garden update. So what I need you guys to please do for me is like this video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and if you guys could share this video for me, I would really appreciate it so much, guys. And thank you for your continuous support. I really appreciate it, guys. So I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to give you guys a garden tour. So right here you guys can see these are my tomato plants and they started to ripe. Right there you guys can see some ripe ones. It's actually right there, looking beautiful. I'm going to take them off before they fall off. Right there you guys can see some wonderful tomatoes. I'm going to place them right there, and over here some more is actually on these plants, but they're not started to ripe as yet, but these ones started to ripe. I'm going to take them as well. Look how beautiful these ones are looking. So I'm going to place them right there as well. So right there is my wonderful lettuces. You guys can see how beautiful they are looking all over. So these are some of them. These are some more of my lettuces. Look how beautiful these lettuces are looking, guys. And then taking you guys over here, you guys can see I need to take out this plant right here from out of it. So look how beautiful these are looking, guys. And they are getting very big, guys. I actually can harvest these lettuce now, guys, and started to eat because they are very wonderful. Some very healthy leaves are actually on them. Look how beautiful right there and over here. Wow, very wonderful, guys. My lettuce nursery or my lettuce garden right there. That is a patch of lettuce right there, looking beautiful. And over here is my cabbages. I need to take off those die-off leaves from off of them, but I don't have enough time to do it. That's the reason why they not already take off, and that's the way they are looking right there. I need to clean my garden. And then over here, guys, the lower part of my cucumber started to die off, but the top part of it is actually still very healthy and still bearing. So as you guys can see, very wonderful cucumber right there. And there you guys can see a small one coming on right there, and another one right there as well, and up there, and you guys can see that's another one right there. And I'm going to show you guys here. You guys can see a very big one right there and another small one right there. So they are bearing, guys. I really appreciate the way how they are actually bearing right there, looking beautiful. Another small ones, a lot of them is actually on it, guys, and these plants. And right there you guys can see right there as well, and up inside some smaller ones is actually up there, looking wonderful. So I'm going to take you guys over here. You guys can see these are some more of my tomatoes started to ripe as well, down inside of there. And over there you guys can see some more ripe ones, looking very wonderful. Look how beautiful that one is looking. Over here is my callaloo, but caterpillar was eating them, guys. But I cannot saw. He may be underneath here. I'm going to show you guys. He's not actually looking like he's on the plant, but caterpillar was eating these. But these are my callaloo plants right there. And these are some cabbages growing in some 5-gallon container, guys, and they are not doing so well. I think they should have been much bigger than the way they are now, but that's the way it goes some of the time. I maybe take them out, guys, because they are not growing the way how I think they would. And this is some more callaloo. I need to cut them down. Look on this cabbage, guys. This was the cabbage that I really love, but it is actually small and it is actually growing in a 5-gallon container. I don't know why, guys. The far as what I see, the cabbages that I plant in 2-gallon container, I get a better result with the one that I plant in the 2-gallon container than the one in the 5-gallon container. I think that's the way for me to always grow cabbages in 2-gallon container, not 5-gallon, because I'm not getting a good result. Look on all of these ones. They are growing in 5-gallon container, guys, and look how small they are. And I'm going to show you guys how big is the ones in the 2-gallon container. So I will never grow back cabbage in 5-gallon container again, but I had a lot of 5-gallon container, and for my first sets of subscribers, my like first 500 or so subscribers, guys, I had something planning for the new year, and you guys will please stay tuned for that. And just bear in mind, guys, I got a very something planned. So something big planning to do for the new year, so you guys can stay tuned. If you guys did think that I forget about those stuff and stop from growing, I actually going to start a new year, so you guys stay tuned. Over here is my Scotch bonnet peppers, and they are not doing so well, guys. This is my first time growing my Scotch bonnet peppers, and the leaves are actually looking like this, guys. They are rolling up like this. This is my first time, and I don't know, it's actually all of the plants is actually looking like this. Look how they are looking, guys. They are not looking so healthy as the way how they should. And this one right there as well, I was thinking one of the time to kill all of these, take them out, guys, and started some fresh ones from my young seedlings, but I'm just going to let they go, and then in the future I will see. In another couple of months, guys, I will see what they're actually going to start it to bear and the way how they are. As you guys can see a small pepper come out right there, and it is not looking healthy, guys. I don't know. Maybe I will take out these plants and started some fresh ones. This one started to bear as well. So that's the way the Scotch bonnet peppers are doing. And over here now, guys, is my seedlings, my young pepper plant, and this is the way they are looking. They had a little bit of maybe, guys, fungus or something. You guys can see, I think that it is actually fungus. I'm going to take off one of the leaf right there. I think it is fungus, guys. Maybe I had to get something to treat it or what. If anyone know what I could use to treat these ones, because I do not want to use a lot of chemical in my garden. I want to grow as organic as I can. So if anyone know what I could use to prevent them from stop getting spot on the leaf, I would really appreciate it. Leave it down below in the comment section. So this is the way the Scotch bonnet pepper plants are actually doing. I soon started to transplant into some 6 inches container for them to grow much bigger. That's what I transplant them from, guys, and though some big ones is actually in it. I'm going to take you guys there, so keep watching. So this is what I transplanted all of these seedlings from, guys, from out of this container. From there was very smaller than this one. So this is the way these ones are looking, what actually leave back in the container. And look how big is this one. Wow, looking beautiful right there. And these are my bell peppers, and that's the way they are looking, because I harvested all of the fruit from off of the plants, and that's the way they are looking. I will actually maybe take out the stem of the plant from out of the container and prepare for my next grow. Look how the wind is strong, guys. The wind is blowing the cucumber a lot. The wind is very strong, guys, because it is Christmas season coming up. And these was the cabbages, the last sets of cabbages that I transplant like maybe 8 days ago. And this is the way they are looking. I soon can fertilize them, guys. And over here is the rest of the bell peppers. Right there, and see some more is there. Looking wonderful. I will harvest these soon, guys. Over here is another beautiful cabbage plant right there. And look how big is this cabbage right there. Very wonderful. And those are some more of my bell pepper plants. These was the one that the callaloo was growing in this container. I need to take out all of these from out of the container. So these soil, guys, is just actually here. These are my beautiful okra plants. They started to shoot right there, guys. I wondering when they soon started to bear. As you guys can see, a small one is actually coming out right there. That's a small okra right there, guys. Looking wonderful. So I put some top dressing on the top of them yesterday, and I take them out and put them in a clearer space to keep growing. So that's the way that one is looking, and this is two of them in this container. As you guys can see right there, this one had a bigger one on it right there, looking wonderful, and right here as well. So these okra are responding well, guys, and I'm going to plant a lot of them. I need to start it some more plants. And then over here is my beautiful cabbages. These are the cabbages that is actually folding a lot now, guys. Look how big is this one. This cabbage maybe weigh like 2 pounds, guys, if I harvest it right now. Very big. For the 2-gallon container, guys. All of these cabbages is growing in 2-gallon container that I am going to show you guys now. Look at this one as well. Very big cabbage. This one. So they are doing wonderful, guys. These ones. And look at this one right there. Some spot. I need to harvest these ones. Sometimes this spot come from rain, guys. I don't know what happened. When rain fall, a lot of spot come on the leaves. I harvest that one already, and this is the way this one is looking. Very big and beautiful. So over here is my carrot, guys. I need to take out all of these from out of these. So these are my carrot, guys, right there. 2 of them in this container. This like 7-gallon container. 2 carrot actually survive, so they are actually growing. A lot of them is actually in this container, and I was planning to thinning them out, guys, but I don't. I'm just letting them grow. They're looking wonderful. Look how healthy are they looking right there. Beautiful. And right there is some more of them growing in a 2-gallon container, and this is a 5-gallon container right there, and they are growing and looking wonderful. I need to put some more soil in this one like I did with this one to cover the lower part of the carrot, the top of the carrot, and I need to do the same as well with this container. So these are 2 5-gallon container, 1 2-gallon and 1 7-gallon. Over here now is my Scotch bonnet pepper, guys, and look how big is these peppers. The plants is actually bearing a lot since lately. They did slow down, but they speed up back and they started to bear a lot of pepper, guys. If I wish I could take you guys there, but it is actually very low. That's the reason why. So on this plant right there, I'm going to try and show you guys below right there. Look how many peppers is actually on this branch only, and around by the front right there is a lot. I'm going to take you guys below right there. A lot of peppers is actually on the plants, and they are responding well. Over here is the same peppers actually on these plants as well, right there, looking wonderful on this plant. So these are some more of my beautiful peppers right there, over there as well, underneath below right there, looking wonderful. And this branch did snap, guys, a long time ago, but it is actually still bearing peppers on it down below there and over here as well, looking very wonderful. So I'm going over here now, guys, where this is the my big batch of cabbages. I need to take off the riper leaves from off of these cabbages, and they started to fold, guys. A caterpillar was eating this one right there in last week, but they started to fold right there. And these, all of these ones, guys, is actually growing in 2-gallon container, and this is the way they are looking versus the one growing in the 5-gallon container, guys. These cabbages are very huge for growing in 2-gallon container and not in ground. Look how beautiful is this one. Very beautiful, guys. And over here I actually had some more Scotch bonnet pepper plants. A caterpillar was eating this one as well, and right there you guys can see these are some more Scotch bonnet peppers. This plant is actually doing fine, had a lot of pepper on it, and it is blossoming a lot right there and right there. Looking very wonderful, very healthy. And I want to say to you all, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate, and I forgot to show you guys these right there. These right there was the last sets of lettuce that I transplant, and this is the way they are looking. They are looking very healthy, guys, and beautiful. These was the last sets that I transplant, and I still have a lot more. So I'm going to show you guys some more right there in 5-gallon container. Right there. And this is my nursery, my lettuce nursery. I need to transplant some more very soon. And I want to say, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you reached this far in this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more update. One love, stay safe. Until next time, I'm out.